Hi, Cancer Rising. Thank you so much for being here. I am Divine Femme Carrot 144. Very happy, grateful, and blessed to bring you this reading. This reading is designed for those who have the rising sign in the zodiac sign of Cancer, unlimited to anyone who should find this message or should this message find you. For your reading, I will be doing a 3-card spread of love, money, and you. And then we'll get a major arcana card, and then we'll get a card from the end of the world as we know it. A deck created by me that has the lunar moon phases and zodiac signs. Everything has been pre-shuffled, so we are ready to go and begin. I hope that everyone is doing well, feeling well, and staying blessed. Possible channel title, I should say, here for you is And Just Like That. Smiley face. And you have some love here, too. I'm getting a lot of love. So take what resonates for that. And these are going to be both gilded. One's Royale, one's the original. So, and this was my very first, these major arcanas are from my very first tarot card deck. So they may look not in the best condition, but they are conditioned. So I guess I shouldn't say that. Beautifully spiritually conditioned. I had a lot of good learning experience from that. Alright, so let's get your first card for love for Cancer Rising. Alright, so we have the energy of justice here. I'm getting like this reminds me of the Celtic spread. And a lot of you being in your power, the universe having your back, and being a wonderful and superior force in your love. Where if anything has been imbalanced, I'm getting heavily imbalanced, just seeing the weight and the energy of the gold that creates the cups for the scales here. That some of you actually may be, if not all of you that resonate with this, are going to be that beautiful feminine energy, a beautiful center energy, completely purely golden, pure gold. I do see the sun energy and then the yin and yang. So with with this being in the love section, this is going to be about a possible connection that is happening here for you as a part of some justice overall for anything that may have been unfair, may have been wrong or going wrong in your love life. And then I do see the energy of Mars, so a lot of you manifesting this as well. um, the blindfold here. And the reason why I'm not moving the cards here too is because of the Celtic spread energy, and I'm going to explain that as we get to the next cards here. But the Mars energy will be the masculine energy that I feel is a part of what's coming through here for you. Strong Venus energy is also going to be present here that I do get, and then I do see the energy of 2 suns, where we have a total of 3 suns here with this beautiful sun energy with the yin and yang. That's a part of that energy. Sun is the ruler of Leo, and that will be significant. I do believe the sun is actually in Leo, which is super cool. The moon still being in Cancer. Today is going to be August 6th. August 6th, 2025. And so I also get with the blindfold energy. As I'm noticing, I see the Libra energy that's at the crown, right around the third eye, but I see the blindfold energy, and I just get this being about the knowing, the strong internal knowing. A lot of you being high priestess energy, being supremely beautiful, very shapely, very attractive, where I do get the masculine energy kind of expressing this, and this being in a galactic way of some sort. Telepathic energy, energetic force that is coming about here to bring this beautiful energy of the yin and yang together here. If it's been in any kind of separation connected to any kind of imbalanced scales. And then platform energy that I see here, I am getting the Chariot. And that has come through for the last reading for Gemini risings, and then also for Aries risings in the latest readings that I've done. So that may resonate for you, or you may have that energy. But I do get this being divine feminine energy, being supported, being uplifted, being put on that pedestal that is rightfully deserving, because there is a beautiful golden energy that also speaks to the work successfully that has been done. You may be strong representation of Libra energy also too, with that coming through significantly. And this being a card of 11, where that's going to be Aquarius energy, and then polarity energy to Aquarius is going to be the strong Leo energy that's also here. I'm even seeing the sun force, those rays coming together right here to this major sun here too. So that being super special, where I'm getting it being the sunlight from within you and someone else here, being this beautiful yin and yang energy, and it just being completely in harmony as a part, again, as a part of some justice. There's an ace of sword here too that's aligned with the bodhis of the feminine here. And so that representing truth, clarity, the distinction of this particular sword here too, where I get a strong fire connect along with the gold. Very pristine energy. So this is completely fabulous. This could also be about a new foundation that's beginning with the new coming in, connected to partnership, and it being on solid foundation of integrity. Those cups being very not only heavy, but having a lot of space to not only create, but to be filled, where they may have been empty in the past for you and someone that you're coming together with here strongly, in the universe supporting this completely. This is so pretty. And I feel that that title here is going to refer to exactly what's here. And possibly in your money, it'll be here for your entire reading. You receiving a beautiful harvest, rightful abundance, some good love energy that's also here too. Things being made right and fair and just. So what I was getting is that this is going to be the energy that crosses, where this may have wanted to be. I get this possibly being past energy. That's wanting attention or wanting to still remain. But the universe nixing this energy. It's wanting me to go back to the Justice card with the 11 energy and the 1 and 1, that confirming the High Priestess. This also being Taurus energy. And then the Taurus energy from that 2 second house energy is also it's giving me the counterpart to the High Priestess of the Hierophant, that being a card of Taurus as well. So what I was saying also is with these cards presenting themselves first, notice how this card automatically came through to be seen and then to be the energy of the main part of the what would be a Celtic spread, which is what looks like, what is here is like the querent, and then this would be what crosses the querent, rather than this being the querent and then this coming through as an additional card, and this actually being about you and then the universe seeing you through to make sure it is you receive what's rightfully meant for you. Judgment is also wanting to come through with the 2 energy, and Judgment being a card of 20 that breaks down to a 2. So let's see what we have here. There's a sideways energy that's also present with these cards here too. And then they're face down, so that could be significant also. 5 of Cups. So, yeah, past energies. And this could be one person. This could be multiple people. Ooh. Multiple people. Yeah, okay. Well, confirmed. All right. So it is multiple people. And we see 3 people here. I do get, with there being 2 kings here, this is going to be the energy of these 2 kings here being in regrets for what it is that they've done. If they've done whatever it is that they've done connected to why justice is here. And I don't get this being about someone missing you. I get someone, 2 people, 2 kings here, um, representing kings. Because I'm not getting them really being kings. And maybe that's a part of the justice here too, and why the blindfold is there, and the internal knowing of one's truth about these two individuals here. I don't get king energy. And so moving on, the 5 energy here, that'll speak to possible contracts that were here. Where these two may be in the inner, like, I'm not even going to say the energy, like the presentation of kings, based off of something here that was a part of some imbalance with the golden energy. So benefiting possibly off of a golden aura, golden energy here of a feminine, and being able to have this presentation of being what it is that they are here as kings, but not really being kings. And this will speak to this here too, this being minor arcana energy, and this being the truth of these two energies here who were hiding behind this energy. And that just being the high priestess energy and the blindfold energy, the veil energy, and what's behind the veil, being strong in one's power and illuminating, given the energy one had to deal with based off of what we see here with these two kings, King of Wands and King of Swords. Spilled cups, 3 cups here, third party situation here. And then you see a golden helmet, but it's off and it's on the ground. And then a flag here. I do see red, gold, and green. I'm getting Karma Chameleon by Culture Club. Speaking to some karma. Being focused on these 3 cups here rather than the 2 cups that are here. Making a choice to indulge in this, whatever that may be, rather than a 2-cup partnership. Then cups will be your energy of water, and then also Scorpio, Pisces, and Ophiuchus. 3 of Cups here could be about overindulgence, partying, excessive partying, third party, 3 of Swords type energy, backstabbing, betrayals, manipulation. And I'm seeing this, these cups like kind of over a tree, like a large part of a tree here. So take what resonates for that. Like almost like trying to create a barrier of some sort. And this being the barrier from within these people here. And not wanting love, not knowing love. Maybe feeling like they had love here with other people in this 2 of Cup, and then finding out that that was not the case. Where they actually had, I'm getting true and divine love here with these 2 of Cups here. And this being the real, almost like this is like a dying energy, like a soulless or lower level, lower realm energy of a person connected to the spilled cup and the true rooted energy. And I'm getting a Queen of Pentacles being here, left behind. That's connected to Royal 2 of Cups here. And then that Queen of Pentacle energy just speaking to the abundance of a love and warm and nurturing soul who's very benefic. And it just going back to this feminine energy here. And I don't even need to speak on these energies here because I kind of already did. One has more fire energy, one has more air energy. King of Swords here with this association is going to be someone who's cold, manipulative, could be a narcissist, a pretender, plays games, mind games, shapeshifter, that being a part of the mind games. I'm getting leg energy here. There may be some swelling. This person may be sick, ailing, diabetes is also what I'm getting here too. needing to wear supportive, like socks or some kind of lacing up here connected to the legs, the lower part of the legs here. And with the air energy, they may have been lifting their feet up in order to get relief. There are certain healing methods for this, and they may have been honing off of the energy here, the feminine here. And there being teardrops surrounding this person. A lot of pointy energy also too. This person is very spiky, a very touchy energy, very sensitive. And we'll go ahead and move on. And then the King of Wands here, player energy. The multiple people did come through. The mountains could be significant. This person may feel like they're in hell. They may have burned a lot of bridges. They create illusions. So much so that they're in their own illusion. And then I'm getting like the Candyman. Someone may consider themselves that. I don't know where that's coming from. But there's a lot of strong fire energy. So I see here, it's like surrounding, so there may be a lot of fire connected to this particular person here. And then the way that they're leaning, an overconfident energy, but they're actually feeling this energy here. So justice being a part of the truth being seen about two particular people here who have messed up something connected to a contract here, choosing this energy of these Three of Cups here versus the Two of Cups here. Wanting to hide but not being able to. Bottom of the deck. The Wheel of Fortune. So you have two major arcana that are coming through significantly for your love energy. The 10 energy will speak to endings, things beginning to turn now in your favor. The Leo energy connected to the Aquarius energy as a part of the polarity energy here for justice is also going to be significant, as I see that here. And just the surrounding energy, I do get this being just a part of the universal energy that's coming through for you. That's great fortune. It's also a part of your manifesting here too. I'm getting similar energy with the gold energy being present here. And then this being more Capricorn energy, of 10th house energy, which is your polarity energy. And I said more Capricorn energy. With the energy from within you, I just get this being about an increase also here too. And then Saturn being associated, Saturn being the ruler of both Capricorn and Aquarius. And maybe that's where that's coming from too, with Saturn being present as a ruler for the Aquarius energy that's here. Super pretty. I get a new beginning also here too for you. You moving on, and these two energies having regrets for how they may have treated you if you're this feminine, and then if you're these energies here, then you're in this energy here. Watching someone significantly powerful and special move on and receive what they rightfully deserve, which is completely fair. Alright, let's get your money card for Cancer Rising. Okay, that's way too many. But I did see, yeah, we're not doing that. Okay, fine, we will. Thank you, Spirit. That's just so many cards. I'm not going to speak specifically on every one of these cards. But I do get this being about some great, it just being about the fortune that's here for you. And then the universe, I get also too wanting to come through to make sure that it is a continuum of you receiving what's rightfully meant for you versus what these energies wanted to try to hone in on, as they're going to be present here in the way that they came through, connected to the Justice card in the love section. And the only reason I say that is because these cards here landed right on the face of the Five of Cup energy that's related to these energies here. So let's see what we have here first, because these kind of came through first. Okay, so quick fire action. This will be a spark energy. This will be new energy here too. I did notice the way that this wand here by this King of Wands is being held, and it's being held very tightly. So this could also be like someone who withholds to try to control, and that being a part of the manipulation that I was picking up on here. And this being someone new, it could be this energy of that newness that's a part of the Justice card here, and that Mars energy here. It is. Aces are about nothing that has to do with the past, so this being someone completely new, I do get this being about taking hold of new opportunity, having new endeavors and new situations in your life that are bringing about a lot of money and fortune. And then wands will be fire energy, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, and a Fucus. Okay, so given that this is behind the Ace of Wands, I do get this being about what's now behind you, and it possibly being connected to these two energies here. And so what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave this here. We're going to scoot that over. And then make room for the centerpiece here. So Eight of Swords is about being stuck. It's the same blindfold energy that's connected here. So being mistaken, I get here too. Like someone, these energies possibly wanting you to be stuck, or people wanting you to be stuck when it comes to your money. Being chained and bound, but it's the illusion energy. Wanting to create an illusion that you're stuck if you're the feminine energy that's coming through. Eights will be connected to Scorpio energy, but this Scorpio energy of deceptiveness is completely tied to the eight, represented by Saturn of karma. And then swords will be air energy, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. We do have a facade of a King of Sword here, where I keep hearing narcissist. The Moon card, keeping the secret. And that's it. This will be a card of 18, comes together to create a 9. So I do get the Hermit energy also too. That may pertain to these energies as well. But wanting to keep it hidden or concealed of how there was some mistreatment here. You have the power to relieve yourself from this type of mentality or energy. Again, it's an illusion. I also get fear, and fear is false evidence appearing real. So someone putting you in a position to fear money is also what I'm getting, fearing a lack of money. And that'll be connected to the Five of Pentacles, with the Five of Cups being here, and that just tying back to these two energies here. So people wanting you to be stuck and in lack mentality, and that being possibly how they benefited off of the feminine energy here. So the next we have the Three of Wands. And this will be about a waiting energy. Have also gotten this being about someone claiming something that has not been theirs, a large ship. And this being a connection between two. And energy wanting to be in the way of this here, of receiving. Of something moving on and moving forward here too. Your ship's coming in. Three of Wands. This will be manifesting here too. But I do see two birds here next to individual wands here, where I get two of wands and then someone wanting to get in the middle, a third party. So you see three wands. The third party energy wanted to come through with the three cups here. So take what resonates for that. The next card is going to be the Sun of Illumination, and I just get that going back to this energy. You see the 8 energy and the association here. So being at a disservice only empowered you to shine and shine brightly, where a lot of you may have ascended higher up into higher realms and becoming more intrinsic, more in tune. The High Priestess energy I'm getting also too, where astrology is coming in. Excuse me, and astronomy also too, where the occult energy is also wanting to be associated, and anything metaphysical you may have gotten into, being empowered by a state of mistreatment. And then we also have moon and sun energy here. So with the moon being here, feminine energy here, I'm also getting like the feminine energy with that golden aura being, a part of the ship energy and ships coming in. Someone getting in the way of themselves and then wanting to hide a connection, making an offering that they have no business giving. That's also wanting to come through here too. And so, in being in that action, this is also going to be in the way of one's own self when it comes to a divine feminine and divine masculine. So, this could also be that, but then also the energy of what I got of someone claiming something that wasn't theirs and wanting to block two people designed to come together, where it's inevitable because you're coming through here and then you're also coming through here as sun and moon. And that's speaking to the fated situation here for you, where it's meant to be here for you, a divine union. Sun is the ruler of Leo, moon being your ruler here. So again, a lot of you being connected strongly to the justice energy, the divine feminine energy also as well. And then I do see the wheel energy that's here. It's being very similar to the High Priestess card also here too. And then I do see this like as a globe and the world. So being seen as the world and not just being a part of the ship energy, you actually being the ships if you're the divine feminine energy. A dream person, a dream come true that was mistreated. Illumination, healing will also be here. And then we have the Ace of Swords. And this will be um, the true sword here, coming from divine with the dove being connected. And I just get that being about the divinity of a divine masculine and feminine. And the new beginning, the new foundation. Great source of power, but there's also being universal support. I see this as universe coming through and breaking those chains too. Like anything that may have been a part of what's here. You see the chains here. You being the truth here too. That's also what I'm seeing. The actual sword of truth. Divine having your back with that dove energy. Purity. And this being about the empowerment and the strength of that sun. The balance from within, bringing in the yin and the yang from within, and it manifesting itself to create a force of newness here for you. This is super, super special. Oh my gosh. Y'all's readings have been off the chizzies. And then this is going to be more energy of the air, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Aces, again, will have nothing to do with the past. You have a majority of the aces already that are present here with the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Wands. Wish fulfillment. All right. So even more of this beautiful foundation being set, you being happy, walking away from what does not serve with the 8 energy association and the 8 of cups representing walking away from anything unemotionally fulfilling, and receiving the true 3 of cups that's meant for you. And this could be coming from a particular masculine, divine masculine, who brings a lot of great joy and happiness, a great amount of abundance. They may be very frugal, but they're also very rich. And then someone may be watching this here too, but they're ineffective with the rodent energy. I feel that's also going to be transmuted energy, so you might want to look into that and see what that means for you. And then I see 5 candles here that are burning, where I'm getting a very long extended period of time, but it being completely worth it given what the reward is here for a lot of you. In receptive mode of a divine masculine here being a divine feminine. So you have 3 cups here, 3 cups here, 2 of cups here, this being 2 happy people. An offering coming through where I see this as an ace of cup to come along and join on a 2 of cup. You're happy, I'm happy. Cheers to this, let's do this. That's what I'm getting. 9s are about completion. This will also be Sagittarius energy. I get it being transmuted energy connected to the Hermit energy associated with these energies. And then I do see 4 barrels here, so this could also speak to the divine union with the 4 of wands that I'm picking up also too. 1111 energy associated. Make a wish. And then cups will be your energy. And then also Scorpio, Pisces, and a Vegas. Because you have this, we have the 5 of wands. And that will just speak to what came through with that Celtic energy. I get that being this here. You being also the dream person if you're the divine feminine, and people fighting over you. But what automatically came first was the fact that some people are not happy with you receiving your wishes. And that's too bad. And so then I get the 5 energy here, and the low vibe 5 being associated with the other low vibe 5 that came through with this 5 of cup. That just goes back to these 2 energies here. And also the 5 of pentacles of black. Next card. Your happiness. And the 6 of cups. The joy of you and someone else here working together, having fun. Being both transformed energies, as I see the 2 butterflies here. Enjoying life. Being out in nature. That could be significant. And being friends. Being great friends. That presents a great jovial energy. This is very nostalgic energy. And then past life energy will also be associated with this here too. 6 energy, I do get the lovers. And then I do see the sunflowers for twin flames. Cups will be more of your energy. So this is a lot of cups, a lot of love coming through. That's meant for you, and it's here. And so the 6 cups here will be those 3 cups from you and your person that wanted to come through, and the 9 of cups here, where some people are not happy about it. So that's pretty. That just confirms what came through here with these 3 cups and 3 cups, and it being right here. And you both having to go through transformative energy, the balance energies of the trees, and that representation of what I picked up with the significance of that rooted and strong foundation of a tree that has been planted that grows beautifully. The Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. That's what I get here. Taking your power back. And this came through in the last reading for Gemini risings. But having the 4 swords, going through some healing or any kind of stagnancy, taking your power back on this, and there being this catalytic action of a new beginning that's very fiery and passionate, has a lot to do with creativity, but also things getting started here for you. This being ordained significantly, and again having nothing to do with the past. So then this sword here, I do see this being a beautiful golden sword, and it just being about you having that power from within also here too, and it representing this sword that's here in the Ace of Swords. Now, this will also be connected to the 5 energy. I do want to mention that wanted to come through here. Or I don't get this being about sabotage. This is totally coming through as taking your power back. And I do get it being about, I just get strong transmutation of the 5 energy. With this 5 of Sword being here with this energy, in this way, you can see what this 5 here represents with the 5 of Wands and that fiery action being associated, where it's over aggressiveness. And so I get this being the transmuted energy of the other 5 energies, the low vibe 5s, to take your power back. I get this most times with this particular 5 of Swords. Other 5 of Swords cards are going to have different energies, different meanings, and representations. But you do see, and I just see the King of Wands and the King of Swords here. This horse energy could be significant. It could be a part of some third-party stuff. It doesn't even matter. This is about you standing strong. And I get this being both you and your person as the happy 6 of Cup energy here that is taking your power back and beginning on new foundation of truth and clarity. Alright, so then let's see what we have here. Stagnancy with the Hanging Man. Loss of money. Here's the chains. Being chained up and bound, spirit coming through to cut this down. And I even see that being a part of you bringing and manifesting that into your life by taking your power back, you and your person. No longer being in this state. 12 energy is going to create a 3 energy. And so that 3 of Wands that wanted to come through with specific message, however that resonates. Wanting to block 2 people coming together, divine feminine, masculine. That being a part of this. And nothing's really lost, you know. What's meant for you is going to be for you. No one can take it from you. So these are actions that were low vibe, that only created bad karmas for the people that took part in these actions. Destined energy with the fate and the wheel, just going right here. And that being significant. I do see moon energy also here too. So sun and moon again. Where I'm getting now here too, it may be these energies that are now losing money because of the stagnancy and what was connected and coming through for these people. Where I see the divine feminine energy and the Cancerian energy and the money going back to you. And then the sun energy of that wheel being connected to the divine masculine energy and them assisting and supporting. And then the balance being here overall with those wheels spinning and the wheel energy being right here. And these energies seeing this, and that's possibly why this all landed on the face of this energy that's connected to these 2 presented kings. So then the next card will be the 7 of Pentacles. This is more waiting energy. You see a feminine energy here with their basket. Receiving monies. So you're receiving this in the money section. You're getting everything back to you that may have been attempted to be taken, because nothing can be taken from you. And so then the tree energy that was picked up here is actually, it's the illusion, no longer being a part of illusions. With the moon being your ruler, you being in your power, the moon illuminates, you shine light also too. So I get that with you being in your power and also in balance. Nothing can keep you from what is meant for you. So you being in receptive mode and receiving. It all coming down and moving into this basket here for you. And you're ready. You're also a healer, is what I see here. And then very fruitful. Multiplying in a beautiful way. Surrounded by beauty. Manifesting great beauty. Resources. That being the Queen of Pentacles. And a very loving, frugal energy also here too. I got that with the divine masculine energy. You both are great in riches, rich in spirit. And so that creates that beautiful aura that you have that helps you to manifest greatly. This is so pretty. Having everything that is that you need and being in wonderful abundance here. And this also being of recognition here too. So you see this tree connected to these energies. There being no pentacles here. The pentacles coming back and you being able to reap your harvest that's rightfully meant for you. Next card. Two of Swords. So this, it's very similar to this energy here. Going within to get the win. And not relying on the facade or the illusions created by these two people here who may have been in cahoots together. You being strong in your power as this moon energy. A beautiful force to be reckoned with is what I get here. So that Two of Swords is about, not seeing. But here it's going to, you have wings over your eyes here. You see all and know all, and I get this two being the High Priestess. And transmuting the two sword energies, where I get one sword applying to this manipulator, and then the other sword applying to this King of Swords, where they have the evidence in their hand. And then you illuminating truth, and it being right here in this reading. But you going within to know your truth, and that internal energy of the moon being you and your makeup, and creating and manifesting your world that you wish to see, knowing your truth and your worth and your value, and bringing it all back in. Boom. The star, and here's that wheel. You and your power. It's everything that I said here. This is going to be the same energy, where someone here, this King of Swords, may have tried to confiscate that, and that being a part of what was here with the Hanging Man, and now everything being returned, trying to put you in this state to keep you from what's meant for you in order for them to receive what was not theirs. And that's going to be a part of that Three of Wands. I also get two energies not wanting to see you for who it is that you are, but it's inevitable for you to be in this energy, and you also receiving your wishes come true and through. This is destiny and fated, and it's here. And then the two moon energies here, I get that being a part of the scales in you and your person. You manifesting beautifully here your two cup vessels. These are two vessels here, but also about transmutation and being able to take the energy of what's been given as woes, turn it into, nourish the earth, but then also turn it into what has been working now here in your favor, connected to your destiny and it being yours. Vulnerable energy, being seen for your truth, being seen for your power. The shine at the third eye is right here in the center of this wheel, and then that wheel is going to be here. That wanted to be infiltrated here. You finding a true divine masculine from within, and it not being the outside sources of facade and illusion coming from those two presented kings. The star card is a card of 17, comes together to create the beautiful 8 energy. So this being that transmuted energy from the 8 of Swords, of the illusion of someone wanting to have you feel like you were stuck and without, and wanting to try to hide this, but you transmuted the fuck out of that. Look at that. You're the star, and you shine bright. You're being seen, surrounded by beauty. It'll be the water energy that came through also here in the Six of Cups, and then also in the Seven of Pentacles. Sevens are also about balance as well. Libra energy is also a part of what came through with the 7th house of Libra, and then the Queen of Pentacles energy being associated. This is also healing energy and the antidote after a tower. Page of Wands. And so here, this is going to be a younger person that's coming towards you, that you're attracting as a part of a Two of Cups, a true Two of Cups. And then you see two birds here. I get it just being the shape-shifting, the manipulative energy of these two people here who are actually seeing you receive your dreams come true. And this being the Ace of Wands, new offer coming from a new person who's going to be younger. I also get this being a part of some great flirtation here too. But the balance being here overall, and it just, What's negative is just being transmuted into even more balance, because there's two and there's two and there's two, and that just speaks to the yin and yang from within you and how that just increases on the manifestations and the destiny that's designed here for you. That is wonderful. I love it. Cancer risings. All right, and then page energy will be about messaging. So this could be about messages coming through here for you that are very fiery, passionate, everything connected to the Ace of Wands. And then also too, you may want to look at the cardinal energy, spirit animal wise, and see how that may resonate for you. Okay, so let's see what's at the bottom here for you. Someone sees you as completely gorgeous and beautiful if you're the divine feminine. And this person here is so ready to approach, if they haven't already, but this is going to be about the onset of something completely new here for you that has great love, passion, desire, a beautiful spark of energy and happiness, with the Sun card being present to complement your moon energy. Oh, here we go. Leap of faith. That's it. Confirmation. So then the pages are also full energy. Given that the Fool is here, this is going to speak to even more of that catalytic action, where something you already know, it's already happening. And if it isn't, get yourself ready. And you are ready. You are ready. It's right here. This is great. So this is a new beginning. This is the new cycle. This is someone taking a leap of faith here towards you. And that's it. I do see Saturn being a part of this. And then the transformative energy. They may have a dog. And then the mountains. The Fool card is also about travel here too. So this could be free-spirited energy. I do get the representation of that Mars energy that's here also being significant here. And you could even be in the energy of taking a leap. You and this person here taking a leap of faith together. And doing the damn thing. And they're being great. I get great love. With the amount of cups that are here, with the 3 of cups that wanted to come through for you and your person, this being great love. And leaping in and towards this, but this could also be about some travel here. And having fun. Yay! So that's nice. Let's get your major arcana. For Cancer rising. Let's put this up here. We'll just scoot this down. Major arcana for Cancer. Alright. So twin flame energy is coming through, but I also see divine timing. I also see the energy connected to justice here for you. We'll leave this here and check out the bottom. Yeah. Being seen as completely beautiful. It's more graceful energy. I do get highly compassionate, all-knowing, intuitive, magnetic, attracting, attractive, mystic, full of mystery, and then the 2-cup energy of manifesting and being very, very powerful, being very divine, the energy of water and fire, being transmuted here to bring about a special love here. And so that twin flame energy could be significant. This could be mirroring energy that you find with this new person here that's coming through, but you have successfully manifested a 2 of cups. You representing the 2 of cups, that 2-cup energy of the beautiful connection that you are a part of. Should someone have the opportunity to have this with you, it just being completely unique and very special. And so that could be why this energy of the 5 of cups is being with these 2 people here, and what it is that they're missing out on that they could have had, but they chose this stuff here. This is a card of 14. This will be the 5 energy of the new contract, but it's also superior sexual attraction. Beautiful energy here. Representation of divine feminine and divine masculine both here, and then with the cups. And I get love and money with the fire connected to the creativity and the endeavor, the beauty, even the Two of Wands being here, and that wanted to come through for what was in that Three of Wands. And that being action towards the knowing, someone wanting to block that, but being unsuccessful. As I say that, I see these two wands here, the person holding this wand here, holding a wand there, and that being the truth. So then the card behind here. Oh my god, I knew this was going to be that card. I knew it. Oh my gosh. Something, when I seen that, I'm like, watch the Justice card be here again. Because these are coming from the same Gilded Tarot decks here. There's a card that wanted to, there's some cards that wanted to stay over here too. So we'll take a look at those too. I didn't even see that. It doesn't even matter. The fact that you have these cards here speaks to the beautiful impact of shift and change that is here for you, provided by the universe, because you did the work. And it being reiterated again with the Justice card being here again. In more ways than one. And I even see multiple levels to this particular platform versus the one that's here. So superiorly golden, and then also superiorly you as a Cancer energy with white being your color, but also of purity and greatness and divinity. And there's the Mars backing again, again, and again, and again. The wheel energy being associated with that, and just what it is that you, as above, so is below. You being a wonderful manifester. The 9 energy being significant from within you as a great spiritual leader. This will also be Sagittarius energy connected to free spirited energy. So following your heart, living your soul's purpose, and doing what's important and special to you. This is beautiful. And this being a testament to the power of divine feminine. The World card. New cycle beginning here for you, completing successfully in victory. The end of karmic cycles connected, and this looks like a different planet here. And I just get it being about the created facade coming from these two energies here, and major regrets now. Saying goodbye to this. And the golden energy being here in the world, and that just speaking to what's destined for you. The two batons I do see here being about you being a mega manifester here too. Rising and leveling into even more greatness, given the wand energies that you had to deal with. The two energies that are holding you manifested, and that just speaking to the two vessel energy that's in the star card. Endings, new beginnings. Breaks down to a 3. Empress energy could be significant. Judgment. Karma. And this is the energy that was picked up with the 2 energy connected to the 1 and 1 from Justice that you now have here twice. So 1111 is also what I see here too, with the 1 and 1 and the 1 and 1. And then this breaking down to the 2 connected to the High Priestess. And then you see 2 people here. So karma for these 2 energies, for what's happened as a part of this entire reading. Illumination. Again, you have 2 sun cards. So there's a lot of shine, a lot of brightness, a lot of healing, a lot of karma. This is another 8 energy from the universal force. The divine masculine energy being a part of the karma, coming through as a new energy here for you as divine feminines. And vice versa. Healing, warmth, love, jovialness, happiness, nostalgia. Truth being seen, things being seen that have wanted to be hidden. Balanced out to the darkness. The sun to your moon. Card of 19. And these are consecutive energies where you have 19, 20, and 21. And this is a special energy of 10. That 19 breaks down to a 10 that creates also a 1 of a new beginning. Wow. At the bottom of the deck here, illumination of the truth. Of what was done, I just get this being the action. And that'll speak to what I picked up here initially for divine feminine or masculine. And then everything now being returned. So this being the past state, illumination to what was a part of a past cycle here that's now closed. Karma coming through for what's here in the hanging man of stagnancy and wanting to keep someone stagnant, stuck, and in illusions and delusions. But again, you being in your moon power, it's a part of the illumination, and then you coming into also great balance is also going to be very significant as well. We'll just do that there. This is completing your reading. This will also speak to the 3 energy that's present here. Where I get that Empress energy being associated as well. But even the 3 of Wands and what wanted to come through for this message here. Connected to the stagnancy when it comes to ships. You being a beautiful energy of this, but then also being due to be given what's rightfully meant for you as a part of your destiny. All right, let's get your final card. For Cancer rising. And this is going to be that and just like that. And I think that was the High Priestess. It was beautiful. The High Priestess card. Leaps. This is the leap. You and your person leaping towards each other. You owning and being in your power. Sovereignty. The 2 energy. Judgment energy. The High Priestess energy. The Taurus energy. The contract energy. This being the balance. The beautiful water and surroundings. The recognition of you and your truth. What's a part of you and your destiny. You being divinely connected. Also being a divine conduit, but the keeper of secrets. And very blessed. Cancer rising. One card, please. This is so beautiful. Very deserving here too. Cancer rising. That's all reversals. But here at the bottom we have new moon. And we're coming upon a full moon energy. So I get this being about this past new moon that we had before the full moon that we're getting ready to have in a couple days here. You releasing what has no longer served. This being the 8 of Cup energy connected to security and stability. It all being reversed. Dealing with these energies had nothing but negative energy and association. Last quarter, disseminating Taurus energy in reverse, Gemini energy in reverse. So instability, possibly some dark magic here, connected to wanting to keep you stuck and stagnant and to try to even make you possibly disappear. And that's it. And it being illuminated because you are the moon. And the moon shines. It illuminates just like the sun does. And especially when you come into your balance with that sun energy. Oh boy. How bright. So with the new moon energy here, we have instinct, new beginning, seed. Seeds that have been planted for you long ago here is also what I'm seeing. But the keywords for new moon are going to be emerge, renew, generate, plan, establish, initiate, awaken. That's the judgment. Very powerful energy is what I get for the divine feminine, and just magnificently creating and manifesting like a boss. You embracing your beauty, your internal knowing and within, and what's from within you as a significant galactic force, and just taking that and making it work in your favor, bringing in your destiny. And what's fated definitely happening for you here. Moving into the new excitedly here too. Cancer risings, this was your awesome reading. I hope that these messages were helpful, enlightening, empowering, enriching here for you. I thank you all so much for your continued love and support. Welcome to all new subscribers. And until we meet again, I wish you all the very best. Take great care. I love you. Peace.